Now, having a GPU on your laptop is obviously super useful for playing games, but nowadays CPU horsepower is more than enough to have a great experience. And if games like Among Us have taught us anything, it's that you don't need to have absolute highest end graphics and frame rates to have a fun experience. So these are 3 games you can download on your laptop and enjoy even without a GPU. Here's an RPG title from Supergiant Games called Hades. It reminds me a lot of the League of Legends game, but yeah, this thing has pretty great features. The animations are high frame rate and they have a hand-drawn feel to them that kind of makes it look like a comic book. The maps often change their structure, so each time you visit them, it'll be a new experience. You can't really memorize your way through a map, which makes the game boring usually, so this thing always keeps things entertaining. You fight through circles of hell, make friends, and blast enemies. Pretty straightforward. I know for a fact that these third-person action games can be pretty addictive, and with these maps always changing so that they're never the same on the second run, that makes things all the more engaging. Yeah, check it out. Now, slaying monsters is cool and all, but what if you are the monster? Carrion is a game that kind of switches the roles where you are the monster that's hunting everyone. They're calling this the reverse horror experience, where you are a strange creature and you're supposed to hunt down these humans and get away from them before they torture you to death. So you are a strange red blob-like creature that keeps growing by assimilating human beings. So you tear them apart and kind of digest them inside you. It sounds pretty gross and gory, and yeah, it even is pretty gross. The graphics are great, and since they are so small and away from your screen, like it's not a first-person game again, so it's not an overly demanding title, so it doesn't require a lot of horsepower from your computer. Survive their traps and weapons and kill all the humans. Pretty interesting, check it out. If you remember, on my second channel I tried out a game called Lucid Dream Adventures, which had this creepy, hand-drawn, old England animation style to it. It was a puzzle game where you kind of unlock puzzles and get to the next stage to meet interesting characters and develop the plot even further. Creeks is an updated version of that for your PC, which doesn't need an extremely powerful GPU. So you basically play a character who finds a portal to a strange dimension where he meets different characters and enemies who need to be strategically defeated one by one and not just using sheer force. This is kind of like the opposite of Hades. The levels are same and they are not changing, and the only way you can figure out how to beat a level is by exploring different options and failing over and over again. But some people really like that, myself included. Having fixed levels kind of allows the games and the developers to make really detailed stuff in it, so even the tiniest thing can be the key to the next stage. Creepy and interesting. I think it's worth checking out. Well, if you enjoy more content like this, then definitely consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.